Hi Capricorn, let's do a little reading for the full moon in Leo happening during the day on the 28th. I want to do just a little check-in on what to embrace and what to leave behind under the light of that full moon. So the full moon in Leo is all about that, the inner child that had all these big ideas for what they wanted to create, what they wanted for their future. Like, I'm gonna make a restaurant in my playhouse, and the parents were like, okay, whatever. And someday I'm gonna be an astronaut, and the aunts and uncles were like, yeah, you sure about that? So I mean, we think it's funny and cute when children have these crazy ideas, but what if we actually supported them with it and it came true? What kind of ideas did you have? What creative endeavors did you have? And how did you censor yourself in order to not disappoint the people around you, the grown-ups around you? Did you say, well, I don't want them to think that I'm a naive idiot, so I'm not even going to mention those ideas to them. I'm not even going to entertain them. When they pop into my head and I'm like wistfully thinking, well, that would be nice, I immediately switch to, that's not realistic. Keep my nose to the grindstone. That's the way it should be. Do you find yourself doing that, Capricorn? Well, the full moon in Leo is shining the light and saying, why don't you try something a little bit different? Try going back and enjoying that inner child energy. Let's find out what to embrace and what to leave behind. And make sure to check out your monthly reading that I've just posted. Go check it out in the playlists, the one that says February 2021 monthly reading. Go check it out. Okay. Come on now. You're not talking easily. There we go. Seven of Pentacles. What to embrace is that the fact that I don't think you're really rushing. I know you've got a pretty cardinal energy, but I don't feel like you're really rushing. But embrace that everything that's worth harvesting is going to take time. Everything that's worth harvesting is going to take time to fill up, to mature, right? So if you have already worked on a creative endeavor you're in the process of waiting, it's like, good, keep it up. You are imagining a future for yourself that is so lit up and inspiring and exciting. And you're like, okay, so I do this and this and this, and now I sit back and wait, and I don't work if I don't have to. This guy's not working hard. He's hardly working. He's leaning on his hoe. I used to do farm work a long time ago, and that's what I did too. I just like lean on my hoe. It's like, whoop, lunchtime. What to leave behind for Capricorn. Okay. The Magician is here. I got a couple others that flipped out. I feel like that's the best one right there. The Magician in reverse. What to leave behind. It's leaving behind the idea that you have to control everything. Ooh, that's juicy. Waiting patiently, embrace waiting patiently and watching your efforts fruit, doing the things that are necessary, like making sure the fertile is soil, or the soil is fertile, planting good quality seed, have your good quality fertilizer or compost, water it if you need to, irrigate it, go ahead and do that. Pick a couple weeds here and there, but the more you come and pick at it, you're gonna kill your plants if you come and pick at it. But I love this quote that it's a saying about gardening is, the best fertilizer is the gardener's shadow. It's about just showing up and allowing things to be what they are. And the Magician feels like he's controlling with his mind. He's using his mind to control things. And so this is all about allowing the thing to be what it is, to let it grow and just like be present with it and sit with it. That's okay, but don't be anxious about it. So when we're raising our children, we're not thinking all the time, will they grow up, will they grow up, will they grow up, will they ever grow up, oh, for Pete's sake, when are they going to grow up? We know they're going to grow up. Of course they are. It just happens. When are they going to walk? They do. They just get up and they start walking. Most of them do. Anyway, So just know that the efforts that you've already put forward are going to yield a harvest. They're going to. You don't have anything else that you have to do about it except to be present and appreciate it and love it. This guy's, I do like what he's doing here. He's looking lovingly at his crops. He's like, I love that you're there, that you're creating, that you're growing and developing this thing for me, and I really look forward to the time that I get to harvest you. I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn, make sure and check out that monthly reading. Subscribe if you love my vibe, and I will see you in the next reading.